Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Not for Broadcast. My children are dead. Democracy is dead. Jeremy is dead. Freedom is dead. But somehow, Disrupt is not dead. In fact, I believe they are making a comeback real soon. Day 2079, and uppance come. You once again find yourself sitting inside Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the fastidious man likes it. Though it's rare for him to be late, the door opens behind you just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Winston, you're already here. Good. Well, I'll keep this brief. We both know your dedication to this role is somewhat lacking. Been here almost 6 years, and in that time, he checked some notes on his desk. This doesn't seem like a great start. I feel like I have had some dedication to my job. You have a problem following simple and clear instructions. A prime example of this is that you played that Disrupt propaganda tape a few years back. We're still feeling the consequences of that today. He frowns and shakes his head. Well, you knew that one would probably keep coming back to bite you. Your involvement, whether or not it could be proved in the Disrupt attack, has not been overlooked. That night cost Channel One significantly, financially and to our reputation. You'd better believe if I had a shred of evidence, well, we'd certainly not be talking right now. You gulp. Your general attitude leaves much to be desired. Never willing to go above and beyond for the role, to work the extra hours when required, refusal to attend corporate events and functions. These things are all noticed, you know. Is he ever going to let that go? Look, Winston, I'm going to be blunt. I don't like you. If I had my way, you'd have been out the door long ago. But now we're under public ownership. It's much harder to get rid of you without an official grievance, and so far you managed to skate just under the line. But I want you to know I'm watching for you to slip up. Now get back to work. Well, at least you know how he really feels. Yeah. Day 2303, a foregone conclusion. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you've stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Normally you enjoy the snow, but today's been nothing more than irritant. Still, tomorrow you've got the day off and might actually be able to enjoy it. How's my house so different? I live in an apartment now? Oh yeah, we had to sell the house. Sam always gets excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that's happened, though. Something about the dark nights always makes you feel melancholy at this time of year. The sound of keys scratching on the front door distract you. That'll be Sam. After a couple minutes of hearing their frustrated attempts to unlock the door, you go and open it for them. Thank you, bloody door's broken. They're swaying on their feet, and you can smell the alcohol in their breath. Sam, please tell me you didn't drive home. How much have you had? Please tell me you didn't drive home. You can't tell me what to do. I'm an adult and can make my own decisions, Alex. The belligerence of their tone is somewhat undermined as they have to hold onto the doorframe to keep from falling over. Come inside. No, I don't want to think about it anymore. Tears start falling down their cheeks. He would have been 21 today, Alex, our little boy, but he's gone, and Susie and Chris, all of them, and you don't even care. Of course I care. We all grieve differently. Really, that's funny. You're still going to work, you're still living your life, you're acting like nothing has happened, but they're dead. They're all... I have to, Sam. We have to keep going even though it's hard. Of course I care. You don't get to make any decisions for me, Alex, and to your surprise, Sam takes a swing at you. They're clearly drunk beyond thought, but it catches you off guard and you stagger backwards as their clumsy fist connects with your cheek. You're more shocked than hurt. Come inside, please. Fine. I'm sorry, Alex. I just miss them all. I miss them so much. Sam collapses into your waiting arms and you carefully carry them to bed. They'll feel better in the morning. You hope. God, what did Charlie even do? Day 2340, a time for reflection. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visited his grave a few times since then. Normally during times of stress, or when you're trying to figure something out, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today is no different. You feel Sam's hand squeeze on your shoulder, giving you a You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder, giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they're still here with you, just having them by your side always seems to make things easier. The caw of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. A parent should never have to bury their child, particularly Charlie, who never even had a chance to grow up. He had so much potential, so many dreams, so much he wanted to do. It's not fair. If only you could change it. Cherish son forever in our hearts. Oh, he was 17? I thought he was like 14. Susie, poor Susie. What you wouldn't give to have her back, even just to argue with you. She just wanted to explore the world. So curious, so full of life, until Liberation Night. Everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. A loving daughter, so loved. She was 20. You always had your ups and downs with Chris, but that doesn't mean they deserved. If you hadn't given them your passport, they'd be safe. Yeah, I know, and Sam was so happy about it at the time. The choices we make, the best laid plans. Passionate traveler, missed always. Taking your mother to the transition center was a difficult decision. I don't remember doing that. Maybe the hardest of your life. You're still not sure if it was the right one, but she's definitely not suffering any longer, and at least she and your dad are together now, whatever happens next. It'd be nice to have her here with you, though. You turn away and wander in the direction of the car. You can't control life, what happens, who lives, and who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What is life if not a series of decisions that define us? And we'll never know which ones would take us one way and which would bring us here. Day 2602, another broadcast. Here we go. Oh, the finale. 7 years since the election. Is this the last one?
Let's try and get through this one with as little pain as possible, Winston?
Is this really the end of the game?
Have allowed the studio to fall into disrepair. It's all gone wrong since they took over. Not that the alternative would be better. We'd have been stuck with something like those dangerous psychopaths at Disrupt. But the show must go on. One more time, anyway.
Oh, the advanced logo outside.
We've had a few problems with the machinery lately. Locked buttons, screens flickering on and off, sparks and the like. Try not to make things any worse. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons these days. Make sure to use them whenever I would deem appropriate.
Okay.
Oh, big smiles.
I've actually gained
I'm so confused as to what that is. It's just electronic stripped out of the wall.
You're 44. I'm going in 5.
Hello?
4. 3.
Who is that?
Good evening and welcome
Spice it up with some audience responses, Alex.
I'm Megan and I'm joined as always by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited.
I'd say I'm about a 12, Megan.
Terror
On the
alert?
excitement scale. Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up.
We sure do. We have celebrity chef John. We have cooking
Oops.
up a store.
We'll be announcing the winners of our big competition, Visions of the Future, and we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And
Why are the buttons doing that?
So much more tonight on The Nightly Show.
Coming to you live from the channel. The fight is not over. We have grieved our loss, and we have hardened our hearts. We have lived with death, and we no longer fear it. There is no price too great for liberty. I can be silenced, but your thoughts cannot. And each day, just like before, we gain hearts and minds. Because the truth is like that. Irresistible. We're back. And we're only getting started.
Okay.
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
Cases by Chef Jordan Rankley. But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely Nightly Show pets in Pet Corner.
Fine, suit yourself.
Well,
What?
Megan, first up we have our
I did it.
called Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter grey with the scientific name Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks for storing food. He loves carrots, apples, and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal, so we'll do our best not to wake him up. But let's just see if we can... Well, the door has been left open. It looks as though Lord Chinks has actually gone for a little wander.
That's
but
not good.
I'm sure he will
Is
be
he gonna
around
be
here
in my studio?
somewhere.
Oh, he's on the camera.
In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last
Tortoise.
month's viewer vote, she is now, of course, called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs. Well.
She's dead, isn't she?
Those are our Nightly Show pets, Megan, both alive and well. Back to you.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
Or some very similar animals.
Less is more? Okay.
Tomorrow. Now then, I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how to knock up a delicious apple pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
Okay.
That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef
Oh my God.
Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's fun about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
What?
So, you own 6 restaurants, you've been awarded 9 Ballon Massifs across your career, and you've worked alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes. So, what are we making today, Chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day. They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness. It's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Turn this up a
Oh,
little bit.
okay, so where do we start?
So, we're going to start by making our filling. So, we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly.
It's British Gordon Ramsay.
And then straight into the pan.
Your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So,
Uh-huh.
teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic knife skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
Oh, don't worry, I've got spares. Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Yep. Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar, butter.
Yep.
We mix that together, and then a whole egg.
Okay.
Why are they talking like this?
What are you doing, you fucking donkey? Are your brains the size of that fucking egg?
Oh, no, Chef.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon and work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice ball of dough, just like that.
So, what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do to unwind?
Shit in bed.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that?
Well, it's a bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now, we're mixing our filling.
Okay.
Apples, sugar.
Yes.
Cinnamon.
So, you own 6 restaurants across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner? Fucking mix it for fuck's sake. Right, now we're rolling out 2/3 of our pastry. Bit of flour into the dish.
The filling goes next.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Oh,
The
hey.
filling goes next.
Why are you
right?
watching this? Do you remember how it feels to be informed? To feel connected to what has happened in the world? Do you remember Jeremy Donaldson?
Yes.
Because I do. I remember how he died. And now I watch this excuse of a program and I realize he was 100% right. Disrupt's first martyr died protecting this show. If he could see it now, he'd wonder why he bothered.
You're right.
Lovely. Okay. Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh my God. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse than look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest, do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You, come here, you. You're the worst fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Yes, okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
Visions of the future.
Well, that looks delicious. If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped addressed envelope and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to show us your predictions of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan? From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing, and we had the best time looking through each one.
It was so tough narrowing it all down, so we have some amazing runners-up. In 3rd place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly. He calls this Still Life and the Future of God.
I can't
And
press the
it really
button.
blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Indeed. He's also chosen to
What
just
the heck?
leave a lot of it blank, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent from one so young, Megan. But next up, we have our 2nd place entry. So in 2nd, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41
Wow.
from Dungley's. Yeah, Keith, we were sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed. He says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death where only the victor may breed. He also says at the bottom here, either that or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, come back to me, Linda. Oh, Keith, Maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have left.
Special one there. And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making the new future a reality every day. And the winner is, drum roll please. It's... Oh, happy with that.
I've spent my whole life searching for truths. Sometimes I've found them. Other times I've not been so lucky. I used the rant about belief juice, a drug in the water. And I was wrong. I admit that. It's not in the water. It's right here. In this screen. In this show. This is your belief juice. You drink it nightly. Through your eyes, and it makes you stupid and asleep.
It's getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to have gone a bit haywire.
I mean, yeah.
In what I can only assume is an ominous sign of things to come. Lovely Lola.
Well, if our winners have inspired you to make some artwork of your own, do keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
That's the
I don't know what you did, but it's definitely made things worse down there, Winston. Probably going to be more trouble for you in this segment. What do I care? I'm done anyway. Handed in my notice this morning. The moment the show finishes, I'll be out the door. So you may as well just do what you want, as usual.
Find me when you're done and I'll take you out.
Making me feel like crap.
A bit more audience reaction would be nice, Alex.
Welcome back to the night show.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Well, it does look amazing. Jordan, how did our Patrick do?
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you
Oops,
for
I meant.
that.
Come
Whatever.
on, try it, dig in.
Okay. Whew. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, that's really something, Patrick. That's delicious. But now you better go and get ready for that next feature. Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan,
No, you
I've got
don't.
one celeb guest. Well observed, viewers, well observed. Well then, I better bring her out. Should I? The surprise guest? What do you think? Here she is, best-selling author, lawyer and thinker. I mean, she's only the Bloomin' team leader. It's Julia Salisbury.
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
Oh, welcome, Julia. Darling. So good to see you.
Oh, Megan,
Boo.
you look incredible.
Stop it. I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth.
Are you taking the piss now?
I don't know what you mean by that.
That's right. It's that part of the show where we pit our celebs against each other to see if we can break them.
That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really have no idea what's in store.
So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin. Here we go. Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib. Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
Just one fucking time. One time.
Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia. Fact or fib? We've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolute no, I can't. Okay, what just that's so.
Feel alone. It's early morning as I record this. Maybe you'll see this tonight, or next week, or never. It takes a lot to even get these on the air. So many small acts of rebellion. So don't worry. The fact that you can hear this at all proves it.
I can't wait! No! Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
I mean, I'm not blushing. Come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel.
Let's do it.
I miss Jeremy.
Here we go. Oh, it's Guess That Face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that?
Oh my God!
Is that you?
Yes! Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise.
That hairdo is fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan. Who
Oh.
is this? Does that look familiar at all?
Oh, wow! Well, I'm glad that I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Shit, hell. Where did you find that monstrosity? I look like I'm haunting the fucking place.
Right. We've got to move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
Okay, here we go.
It's my go, Patrick.
You go on. Sorry, I'm so keen. Let's go so much.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
It's fact or fish.
Fact or
If
fish?
you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie. Okay? Are you ready for the question? Yes. Here we go. Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one? Oh, what a cop out.
Ew.
How is it?
Fucking nutrient.
Oh, we made it extra fishy.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go! Okay, so, Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
What? What is it, the hamster from earlier?
I think Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Oh, bless him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it? Cheese! It's not cheese!
Juggling balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Well, give it a go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on.
Yes, let's all dance to a tune. Dance, puppets, dance.
She's doing it. She's fucking doing it.
Wow, that was so impressive. I have to say, unexpected. Well, gosh, that was our game of Wheel of Truth. And my God,
Megan.
wasn't that fun?
Okay, it really was, wasn't it? But now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
I think you might be using those sound effects a little too much there.
Join me in Crafty Corner, where today I'm going to be ably assisted
Sorry,
by Julia. Come on
Bozeman.
over here. Goodness me, I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Peter Clement's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of us there on the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, yes, please.
We're going to start with a shoe box here. And Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Oh, yes. No, in my house, we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drinks.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday. It's all that food.
This bit as well.
Absolutely right. Cutting along the line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised
It's a bit
if you
tough.
are a child. There we go. Fabulous.
There we go.
Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made earlier. We painted it with a bit of poster paint, white to match our lovely curtains here in the studio, but you can obviously have whichever backdrop you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right. So we're going to make bits of our set now to put in
You
the
and your
studio.
mansion.
That's the little desk.
You
So I'm
hypocrite.
just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think you... I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall
thank
I?
you
There
so
you
much.
go.
Oops.
And all you need to do is cut
Camera
along
right
the
on her
lines
chest.
there. Fabulous. So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash or wrapped up in a jacket potato. Is that just me that does that?
I don't know, but that sounds starchy. Well done, Julia. So now she's folding over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. Bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of
I had
a
to sneeze.
cup. Having
Knocking
fun down
everything
there. Knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic. You're just going to cut along the
Lovely.
line here, down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around the bottom and again around the top. Well done. When you're done,
Oh, there we go.
it's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there. I've stuck some felt down. Nice and comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can
Well,
we?
absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've done to make our little people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me.
Lovely.
I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over. Do. Sitting down on the couch over there.
There you go. And well, I'll make myself just comfortable just there. Yeah, there we go.
And these, of course, are all
Lovely.
made and cut out of our favourite newspapers or magazines, so you can have any guests you like.
Did she
Julia, is there
replace
anyone
herself
else you'd
from
like in
Megan?
the studio?
Oh, yes. Well,
then.
I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
nice.
Yes, put that away. Yes, he's going to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however you want. Perhaps you're a bit, I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by... Oh, sorry, that's not supposed to be...
Oh, well, we're out of time, I'm afraid, Megan. It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat.
Should have
talking to
kept
some of
Jeremy
you,
there.
And I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
And we're out. Thanks.
Okay, before we suffer through the last...
I don't know, I guess I
What's
just...
that?
At least one of
Seems
us
to be a
is-
little kerfuffle in the corridor. One moment.
You did remember. You're coming with me.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly. They're back.
It's not very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
Is Disrupt in the building? Is that what's going on?
My glades.
It's an honest account of my childhood, because in the new future, there's no need for secrets.
There was just so much injustice in the world, I realized, as Portia Hamilton Mann lured my best friend into the convertible her daddy had bought her for Easter. How had I failed to predict the perils of being the poorest postgrad at Poshborough?
Over the course of 3 compact discs...
It's bad, Mum. Not like before, but so much more than we're expecting. And they're better organised this time. Like someone experienced is running things.
Well, we stopped them before. We can do it again. Thank you, Sarah.
One more thing, Mum.
Yes?
Apparently there's chatter about you. I've requested backup, but, well, we're stretched pretty thin, Mum.
I receive death threats like other people receive post. I've learned to take it all with a pinch of salt.
Of course, Mum.
Thank you, Sarah.
That sounded deeply worrying.
Oh, you got used to it. I have.
I hope I don't have to.
Oh, didn't Bozeman tell you?
Tell us what?
Oh, I'm sure he'll tell you when the time's right. Forget I said anything.
You literally didn't. Going in 10 seconds.
I don't think she likes me very much.
Oh, no, that's just how she shows love.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the nightly show where it's time to get a little intimate with the Prime Minister on the couch of chat. Prime Minister, it's great to still have you with us.
Thanks, Megan. Although maybe now's the right time to tell you that you're going to be seeing an awful lot more of me.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I am delighted to announce that starting next week, I will be the new...
Miss Salisbury, could you get ready to accompany me, please? Please remain in place, Mum. It won't take a moment. Sit rep.
We do apologise to our viewers at home for this unexpected interruption.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Right, understood. Everyone, please remain calm.
How can I help?
Can you clear everyone out of that area? Everyone.
Okay, everyone, if we could just clear away from these studio doors. Yeah, that's right, just behind the cameras, please.
Do those doors lock? Is that Colin with the headphones on? Hey, mate, can you lock the doors? Can you not hear me?
Colin! Colin!
You can't hear us.
I'll do it.
No, miss, too late. I'm law enforcement! Load your weapons on!
Stay at the door, lock it tight, and don't let anyone in.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, there's no need for anyone
Sit back down!
Of course, whatever you say.
Are we still live?
Yes, we're live.
Good. It's time for some real.
Alan James!
You, mic me up. Is it working?
I just need to check.
Is it working?
It's working.
Good.
Jeez,
Over there,
bro,
on your
calm
knees.
down.
Now. You, next to him. Move!
You okay, Colin?
Shitty birthday. Not the worst one I've had, though.
Let them go, Mr. James. It's me you want.
Don't flatter yourself. You're not the target here. You're just a bonus.
Oh my God, is it me?
We're not here to take out a person.
Oh my God.
We're cancelling the whole fucking show. Which camera?
All of them.
I know you're watching this. In your vans. Planning your counter-attack. But please, try and control yourselves. Or, well, I'm sure you know the rest.
Alan, we can talk about this.
Oh, we will. I have a lot of questions.
There's no need for anyone to get hurt.
Where was that attitude during the uprising? You know, the night your thugs killed my friends.
There are innocent people here.
Says the woman who killed 14 million of them. No, I don't feel any great need to answer to you. In fact, get over here.
I don't take orders.
Come here! You move when I tell you to! Give me that.
Alan, don't do it. You're not an executioner.
What am I then, eh? You tell me, Megan Wolf, what the fuck am I?
Just a man who's just way in over his head.
Don't patronize me, you smug bitch. I'm not one of your little helpers. Get over here. Kneel beside her. You're just as fucking guilty as she is.
Guilty of what, you fucking psychopath?
All of it! She sat there, smiling, and let it all happen. Jeremy Donaldson died for this program. And she let it become this. Bread and circuses. Bread and fucking circuses!
Don't you say his name.
I beg your pardon?
I said, don't you say his name. You don't get to do that!
You're angry at the wrong person, love. She's the one that killed him. The first victim of her benevolent slaughter, not the last, though.
All I am hearing is crazy.
Then maybe you
I
should
don't
hear
want
it
to
from the
censor any
source.
part of this.
Confess. Confess? Fine. Have it your own way.
Stop! For God's sake, stop!
Answer my questions. Or she dies next. Yep. Then her.
Tell him what he wants to hear. Ask your questions.
Better. First question. How did you actually think this was all going to end?
In a better world.
Bullshit.
It's the truth! When we came into power, everything was broken. The system worked for so few. There was hunger and poverty and real pain. But you never saw that, Mr. James, because you were doing just fine, thank you very much. And my side? We were too weak, too meek. It was all good intentions and second chances and playing by the rules. Well, do you know where playing fair gets the people at the bottom? It gets them fucking nowhere. Someone had to be prepared to actually fight, to do what was required. So I did it. Because no one else was going to.
14 million people.
To save the 60 million here? What would you have done? Let us all starve to death?
You should have found another way.
There was no other way.
Is that how Peter Clement saw it?
Yeah, what happened to Peter?
I loved him more than I have ever loved anyone, but he was soft. He wouldn't have allowed it to happen. And afterwards, he couldn't sleep. It haunted him. I think he would have killed him in the end anyway. But that's on me, Mr. James. What's on you?
We're not discussing me. Didn't you hear? Disrupt died on the night of the uprising.
Then how have we been watching you for months?
Watching me?
You're not the only one who knows how to get people on the inside. We knew you'd pop your grubby little head up again, and we've been collecting information just in case you did. There's a recording, a meeting of the so-called Disrupt leadership. It's tiny hidden cameras, very high-tech. Perhaps the public should see what your bosses are talking about when there's no one else around.
We have people at the network jamming your signals, messing with your broadcast room. We'll stop you.
We have people too, and they've been doing this an awfully long time. Prepare the footage on screen 4. I guess it's up to the broadcast room.
You in there. If you play that footage, she dies.
Play it, Alex. Play the tape. I've seen it. It's important. It's gonna blow us up anyway, so just play the fucking tape.
You know, I'll do it. I'll play the tape.
The console. Don't let them play that tape. Take out those screens.
Too late. I've already done it.
Recently.
Is that Peter?
You know, smoke still rises from some of the wreckage. Apparently, it's too dangerous to send in men to put out the fires.
We have all lost that to which we were attached.
5 years, General, and still it burns. That is why this cannot be allowed to happen again.
Then we are all agreed. Once normality returns, we will proceed in a process of sanitization, Viscount.
My estimates suggest that we will need to expunge at least 45,000 in each territory, and if we are to be certain, many hundreds of thousands more. There'll be regional variations, of course, but the numbers will remain surprisingly consistent.
It will be an industrial procedure. We will need facilities.
Undoubtedly.
Oh, my people can deal with that. They're experienced in clandestine construction under challenging conditions.
But it will have to be all of them, General. The intellectuals, the radicals,
oh, yes.
free thinkers. Anyone who does not understand and accept the natural order of existence.
Of course, Jacob. There can be no fertile ground left for these ideas to take root again.
There will be resistance. We should also consider relatives and close friends. They will no doubt have been exposed to dangerous ideologies anyway.
That could be millions of people.
Yes, but we can manage it. I mean, once the processing is up and running, we can streamline it.
You're certain you can manage these numbers, Deb?
Oh, yes, Viscount, possibly more. And then there's the transition centres. They can be easily repurposed.
Well, then, this is marvellous. Marvellous, gentlemen.
There is one other matter to discuss. Our colourful spokesman.
Mr. James. He's useful, for now. His appearance works well for us with the common classes.
But he'll have to go too, him and all his type.
Oh, yes.
On that I think we can all agree. Let him dance today for the masses who clap and cheer, and then later we cut his strings.
Obviously. The face of the future looks nothing like Mr. James.
Yes. I remember when we had troublesome cadets in a unit, we used to send them on a doomed mission. Gave their relatives something to be proud of, an honourable death of a loved one. Stopped them asking some troublesome questions.
An excellent solution. Mr. James is full of passion. Let him consume himself with it.
Shall we turn to the matter of a new curriculum?
Oh, yes.
Bad choice, Alex. Kill her.
Oh my god.
No, wait. Better yet. This is on you.
Songbird down! Repeat, Songbird down!
Everybody stop!
Lower your weapons. Think about this, Mr. James. No one else needs to die today.
I agree. In 4 minutes' time, a helicopter is going to land on the roof of this building. I will be making my way up there and boarding that helicopter. And then I'll be on my way. And as you so observantly pointed out, no one else will need to die here today. I imagine you'll be joining me on the roof.
You know I can't let you leave this room. Alan Stephen James, you are formally requested for dialogue. Under Section 12 of the Mental Health and Antisocial Activity Act, if you refuse to collaborate, I am clinically empowered to intervene. Anything you say can and will be used in efforts towards your betterment.
You're arresting me. Do you not see this?
A palliative advisor will be made available to you at no cost. Do you understand these advantages as I have expressed them to you?
You must be fucking kidding me!
The patient has refused to engage.
You have no power here! If I take my thumb off this trigger...
The patient is a clear and present danger.
I don't understand.
Centigrade received. Target neutralized. Headquarters, I can confirm intelligence. The device was sabotaged by person or persons unknown. 4 civilian casualties present, including Songbird. Is anyone else injured? All other hostages traumatized, but otherwise unharmed. Why are these lights on?
We're broadcasting you live.
Control, I need transmission stopped immediately.
No, you can't just cut the signal. We have to say something. We can't just leave them. We have to say something.
I think everyone's seen more than enough.
Final disruption. Oh, that's the end. Wow, that doesn't feel like a good ending at all. Oh.
The god smiles like a million instas, breaking the heart of widows and spinsters, smashing it up on everyone's tinders.
Lawrence Blunderclatch remains beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Jesus is taking time away from the spotlight on a musical journey of self-discovery at his parents' house.
Never too smart, never too tardy, sparkling wit and a laugh so hearty. And they want
Lil C's new album, Be On My Age, has flopped. Her father seems indifferent to the result. Raglar is unhappy. The Junior Employment Opportunity Scheme is now offered in 131 countries. Barry Nails is now CEO for the Northern Region. Tat abounds. David Wong, mad with grief and guilt, was recently seen running naked into the sea screaming, Svornsborg and Horgensborg has been hospitalized for his own protection. I didn't see what the last one was. The Right Reverend Holy John Love now speaks only through his appointed voice. Edward Football Face, who is clearly just a football with a face painted on it. Johnny's a poor ventriloquist. I did a terrible job. I'm gonna let the credits roll, but holy crap. Man. Oh. Despite a series of poor script choices, Helena Canterbury Boatshoe remains one of the most sought-after actors in the world. She has 8 cats and a slightly scratched husband. Oh, okay. COVID officer. Pleasure Corp's upward trajectory seems unstoppable. There has only been one luxury cruise disaster, and even then almost half the passengers survived. Almost half. Crazy Neil lives in the capital with his 9th and 10th wives. He now sells mostly indulgences. I don't even know what to say. I'm just thinking real hard about all of the horrible things I've done.
What kind of planet will you leave your children when they want to kill you?
The picturesque town of St. Bumley on the Tank continues to thrive. The whole was recently named an area of outstanding natural beauty. Alright. Guess that was all of the headline ending stuff. Things. I wonder if there's any kind of like best ending for this game. I know that Jeremy can live.
Following the declaration of a state of emergency. General Masters, who has granted himself extraordinary powers, insists they will only last 6 months. It is believed that political leaders are still being held under house arrest by the military on charges of election rigging, though the general is yet to produce any evidence to support this claim. As clashes between protesters and troops continue in Western Square this evening, I want to once again urge our viewers to stay safe as soldiers begin to patrol our streets, enforcing a curfew.
You have unlocked and reached changing of the guard and found 1 out of 14 epilogues. Does that mean there's 14 endings? Oh, yeah, okay. This definitely has some replayability. Oh, do they all have names? And a chord? Chaos reigns. Okay, hang on. I want to see, before I end this video, I want to see what would happen if I didn't play the tape that Alan James said to play.
Stop you. We have people too, and they've been doing this an awfully long time. Prepare the footage on screen 4. I guess it's up to the broadcast room.
You in there? If you play that footage, she dies.
Play it, Alex. Play the tape. I've seen it. It's important. It's gonna blow us up anyway, so just play the fucking tape.
I'm not playing it, I guess.
Look at the console. Don't let them play that tape. Take out those screens.
I'm not playing it.
What's happening? Hey, what's happening?
Well, how the fuck should I know?
Someone tell me, what do they choose?
They didn't play it.
They didn't play it. Well done, Alex. Good choice. You get to live.
Whoop-de-doo.
You, not so much.
He shoots her anyway?
Why did you do that? Why?
Because that's the only way it ends with people like her. She was never going to stop. Just her and her version of what's best forever. She was a narcissist.
They're gonna kill you, Alan.
Yes, I know. But the movement will stand a chance. We'll all stand a chance thanks to people like Alex.
Oh, Alex is no hero.
But that's what heroism is. For people like us. There are so few times in a person's life where they face a decision that could actually make a difference. We're so disempowered. But in those moments, the choices we make combined with the billions made by everyone else, that defines us. We remake the world one small choice at a time.
Advance isn't just one person. They're gonna have a new leader by morning.
Yes, but this one might be prepared to listen. We need elections. We need a choice.
How disrupt is that choice?
Well, I don't see any of you stepping up.
We step up every night.
Do you, though? It seems to me you stopped doing that a while back. And even when you did, you just took snide pot shots and undermined everything. You constantly only tell us what's wrong, and it makes us scared and hopeless.
Says the man with a bomb strapped to his chest.
Go, go!
Nobody move! You know how this works? I keep my thumb down on this, and we all get to have a peaceful night. Megan, come here.
Pathetic.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't you even want to know who's pulling your strings, what they say about you behind your back?
I said, nobody move!
Think you're a joke, Alan. They're using you.
I said, shut up!
And when you've done what they want, they're gonna throw you to the wolves. What's in the tape, Alan? See what everyone else sees, Alan. You're a joke, a nut job, a sad, pathetic.
Shut the fuck up. Don't blame me. I didn't make the choices. I just played the hand I got dealt.
Don't do that. Oh, that ending seemed worse.
Everybody else as well to Frankie. Everybody else as well to Frankie Fun's wacky fun house of wax.
Hey again! Oh, I'm Frankie Fun, and this is the Wacky Fun House of Wax! But where's Doofnut? Let's call for him. Doofnut! Hey, there he is. Are we ready for wacky, zany goofs galore? I can't hear you, Doofnut.
Yes, I'm ready.
That's better.
Is that Jeff?
Now then. Whoa, it's the bonk alarm.
I'm pretty sure that's Jeff. What does that have to do with anything, though? Oh, probably because I killed everyone on Channel 1 News. That's probably what it has to do with. Alright.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
Okay.
Our main headlines tonight.
I don't know if I'm going to do videos on all of the endings for this game. I'm definitely going to try to get them on my own. But we'll have to see about me doing a video. In the description, I have a link to my Discord server as well as my Twitch. And I don't have an exact date yet, but at some point I want to stream a pro-government run through the game live on Twitch. So if you're interested in watching that, you can join my Discord and or follow me on Twitch so that you can get notified whenever I do decide to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed Not For Broadcast as much as I did. I definitely might do a couple more videos on it, because I do want to share what happens, like if Jeremy lives, if I don't do the revolution from a few broadcasts ago. Like, I wonder if that will actually be helpful to Disrupt, because Advanced lured them. So I'm curious as to what happens. But for now, that is all that I have time for. So if you guys enjoyed it as much as I have, make sure to leave a like, maybe join my Discord server and follow me on Twitch. Maybe even buy the game for yourself, because there's a lot to see. As much as I have, make sure to leave a like, maybe join my Discord.